Oh, okay. This is Thailand. She's going to go up against Pauline Louise Lopez. Pauline is she is now the current sweetheart of Philippine Taekwondo. She'll be angry for me for saying that, but that's true. She actually comes from great Taekwondo
In red
pedigree.
armor
Her father,
from the
it's
Philippines,
Pauline. Her
Lopez
father,
Pauline
Jun
Louise.
Lopez, it's a Taekwondo black belt brotherhood of mine, is based in the U.S. They migrated there in the 90s or something. And Pauline, oh there, I see his father in blue, cheering his daughter on. He flew to Manila to watch her. And Pauline was a champion in the United States, in California, in the Nationals in the U.S. But she said, no, I want to go to the country of my birth. I want to study there, go to school there. I want to be a Taekwondo champion there and wear the Philippine flag just like my dad did. And everything my dad did, I want to do it better. That's what she told me. She arrived here 5 years ago or something. She's a very beautiful girl. She went to Ateneo, the most difficult school, notwithstanding she had been, recruited heavily by other universities in the UAP. But she said, no, I want the best education. I flew halfway around the world. I want the best education. I told her it's going to be tough. No, I'm used to tough. And here she is. She's had mixed fortune. She's won gold medals in Grand Prix internationally, Southeast Asian Games, but she's also had some crushing losses. First round defeats, but this has never faced her. And she's there. And she's a good martial artist. She does the tough work, even here in Manila. She commutes. She takes the train, MRT from Ateneo to Rizal Memorial to train. And here she is. She still wants she's that elusive Olympic gold. And this is the road continues. Along the way, there's a modeling career, potential showbiz. Who the hell knows in the Philippines? But right now, the most important thing, she's up against another world-class fighter from Indonesia.
From Thailand.
From Thailand, I'm sorry. From Thailand. It's going to be an interesting fight. I haven't seen the Thai style fighter perform. But Pauline is an interesting style. It's very compact, great footwork. If there's any flaw in her fight, she tends to fight in a one-legged manner, but that's the way of the electronic scoring system. But she can throw techniques with either foot, with either leg, and she has a vicious punch, which can really score when she targets the chest area. And she knows how to put them together, upstairs, downstairs. We'll see how it goes.
Here we go. Our first semi-final for the day. Pauline Lopez from the Philippines up against Thailand's Vipawan. This is for a spot in the finals.
There's a spot in the finals. There you go. She has a strong, Pauline has a strong cutting side kick, which usually knocks her opponent off balance before she comes in. And then convert it into an axe kick or a 45 kick when she comes in. Very dangerous. The Thai fighter is biding her time. You never can tell. God, she has a good 45, the Thai fighter. Counter 45. Back like there, she throws it again. But looks like Pauline got wise to it. Okay,
The Philippines now
already
up
have
5-0. Pauline Lopez with the early lead here.
And look how Pauline uses the mat, the octagon, as you say. She moves around. That's her.
In red armor from Thailand, Antraman Nakapan.
That is very strong. She wants to. Okay, the thigh almost clipped her with a head kick as she threw that turning side. Very dangerous. And a punch, but nope, didn't score either.
Still 5-0 for the Philippines here. A minute gone in round number 1.
The Thai fighter is trying to solve Pauline's speed, fast throwing of her techniques, fast style of throwing techniques. Very difficult to counter. So what she wants to do, there you go. She's trying to crowd Pauline to a corner. crowd her so that she loses her rhythm and can't be as fast or stylish in her throwing of techniques. She hasn't been successful so far, but it's still early goings, the first round, in the match.
Good first round here for the Philippines. That doesn't score for Thailand.
Whoop, that almost okay, but she nailed it with a counter axe kick there. I was about to say that Pauline almost got nailed with a roundhouse there.
She was able to avoid that and score 3 points of her own. It is now 8-0.
Again, please do not use flash photography. Thank you.
There you go. But see, in that last exchange, that's what I'm telling you, Anthony. In a way, it's like boxing or even mixed martial arts. The concept is the same. You miss, the other one can counter you, and you can, so it's important that you be very sure of your technique before throwing it. It's like going up against somebody, blocking a doorway, and he has 2 bats. You miss, 1 bat is gonna hit you. Oh yeah, see,
that was a 3 points
great
there.
Counter, 3 points.
Thailand is a powerhouse here in the sport of Taekwondo.
Yes, they are. But they're up against, like Chris and Pauline, who are veterans. And I may dare say, a Philan with a work ethic, even in basketball, they have the same thing. They actually will work you to victory. They do all that work in the gym, and now it's paying off in the mat. Okay. And the Thai fighter has to be more aggressive here, but at the same time be very careful because she knows that Pauline can nail her with a head kick anytime.
Okay. 10-1 is our tally.
There you go. She's got 145. Tried to an axe kick, an out-in kick, right to left out kick, which missed. Okay, she did again. See, in this sport, in the modern Taekwondo electronic system, it's no big deal if you miss one kick. You can try it out in the subsequent ones because it means that I'm getting closer, I'm getting hotter here. So this is not a sport where you should be easily discouraged. You fight till the last bell.
Second time that has come off for Pauline.
Well, I'm not a firm believer in those one-legged styles like which Pauline does, but it's actually effective for her. See, the way she uses it. See, it's like a flicking jab, which becomes a left hook, which becomes a right straight. You never know what will happen. Then she counters with a punch over the top. The Thai fighter is befuddled. See, but that she can't be. She has to maintain pressure.
But she can't come in. There's just no way she can come on the offense.
That's the difficulty. Okay, that's good. Because I see she has a fast 45. She has to utilize that. But the thing is, when you're fighting Pauline, you have to be in a position to throw that 45 at her. She's not moving. She's not in one place. And she can move to the backwards, to the side. It's hard to nail her. It's hard to tag her. Then she keeps you off balance with that one-legged jabbing motion, the cutting leg. 45, which even scored as well again.
Tally's now 12-11. Pauline Lopez from the Philippines looking good here.
God, Pauline is looking sharp. Look at the stance. She's just on her toes. She's bouncing quick. And you can't fake her. You can't feint her. She's wise. I suppose it's because of all those years of experience. Other players, as soon as you feint them, jump out of the way. Sure, you won't get hit, but you can't hit your opponent as well. But here, she's just there, as they say, in the pocket, but a dangerous pocket. See, that kick, that looks funny because she's wagging her leg around, but no, that leg is like a heat-seeking missile. It sees an opening, it suddenly darts in. And that's the style of Pauline Lopez. Very successful so far. Oh, that's Rocky Samson, the head of the organizing, of the competition committee, overseeing the whole competition, the Philippine Taekwondo Association.
Third and final round coming up here.
Final round. This is a Taekwondo clinic which Pauline is putting on. I mean. I think she nailed him again with a front leg 45. A technique similar to what Chris Uy threw earlier. And then goes to the side and throws a roundhouse. Excellent footwork by Pauline. The Thai fighter is trying her hardest really to close in. And I'm amazed. The Thai fighter is actually a good fighter, a good caliber fighter. I'm surprised that she only has 1 point on the board. It just shows you the mastery which Pauline Lopez is showing here. See, the 45 of the Thai fighter is great. It's very good, but it's not finding the mark. It's not hitting the sensors at any time. And then Pauline is suddenly on the left side. It's like I'm seeing Manny Pacquiao in wearing a dobak. You know what I'm saying? Look at the footwork. She's moving around. She's getting angles.
A minute to go here in the third and final round. The Philippines in complete control, courtesy of Pauline Lopez. Well, the Thai has tried. She's trying to get into the defense here of Pauline.
In fact, I like her style as well, but she tried to do a turning side there and decided the last minute, nope, not a good idea, not a good idea. She's already inside. So Pauline is just too fast. By the way, for the viewers out there, because I know Pauline very well, I've seen her fight in other countries and other taller opponents from China, Europe. It is not because the Thai fighter is the same height to her or she's taller. I've seen her do these kinds of techniques to a fighter who's 6'2" or taller than. She even threw a jumping turning side kick and scored! And that's it. No, that's it. Two. And added the 2 points. Oh, he did they're very strict. They frown on the excessive exuberance, showing a point. Which when you're young, you tend to do that.
Well, she's also trying to pump up the crowd here.
Yes. And she's won. Pauline is on the road to the finals.
The Philippines now assured of one silver medal here.
What a masterful performance there. Again, I take nothing from the Thai fighter. By the way,
Match
she was throwing the kicks, the way she's
winner,
moving,
the
I know
Philippines.
that she's a very good fighter. But it's just that Pauline was in a zone in this particular fight. Well, all that work in the gym apparently seems to be paying off.
The Philippines now has one Jin in the finals.
I like that sequence over there. The Thai fighter really didn't know what next was going to come. And then she gets nailed with a jumping, turning side kick. That is what... No, you're not supposed to do that. You're right. I didn't notice that.